her first bucket lister of the year. Can't quite make out a date yet, but 100% that's the wreath on the back. All right, guys. Yep. We got our first good sign. A 1914 Wheatie. Way excited. We're at this beautiful old home built in 1912. And we have a lot of area to detect. So, we'll get back to you on the next signal. All right, so I think I have an old bell. I haven't touched it yet. I'm gonna pull it out of the ground here. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. The dinger might be still in it. Oh, the dinger is still attached. I got to be real careful with this. Oh, so cool. The sunlight's, here we go. Look at that. We'll get a close-up later, but that is great. All right, after we found that awesome bell, I'm real excited. Finally got a decent coin. I think it's just a buffalo, but we're gonna check it out. Where, can you see it? Right there. Sure enough. I don't know if we're good a date on it, but that is a buffalo. All right. We shall get on to the next signal. This has been a great yard, even though it's just so full of iron. There's the house, and we've already found some space peanuts and some garbage, and just like the whole grounds are just iron everywhere, so we've had to pick through it, but still really awesome. Okay, in the back of the house now. Had found a couple wheat pennies, didn't get them all on camera, but I did get another Model T valve stem cover. Find these a lot. This is my second one the past month, but that's pretty cool. I'll double check my hole. This one even says Schrader on it, so that's cool. All right. Anyway, all right, so Honey got her first bucket lister of the year. She's been doing this a little less than me, but Honey got, I'm almost positive that is her first Indian. Can't quite make out a date yet, but 100% that's the wreath on the back, the 1 cent. Can't wait to see what year. She might have beaten my oldest coin even. So let's cross our fingers. All right, guys, I took a chance on 11 or 10 signal, and I got a ring. It's a kid's ring. It's tiny. Oh, there's little bits of something in there. I don't think it's gold. I think it's copper, but it could be like 10K. I don't know. We're gonna look it up. Sorry, I didn't have that in the screen, but there. Pretty cool. Hey, hon.
Silver?
Might be better. I don't know yet. There's no mark on the inside, but that could be 10K. Copper would be just disintegrated, you know what I mean? So that might be brass, but it could be 10K. I don't know. It's a kid's ring. It's,
or a toe ring.
Or a toe ring. Could be a toe ring.
Could be a modern toe.
Hippie ring. But you notice how it's not corroded?
Yeah.
And then you polish it up. That might be 10K.
So how did that ring up?
10.
10.
Which is foil, usually. Another Indian. With your luck.
Here we go.
Here. We're gonna get you
My
a carrot.
My pointer turned off.
It's in the wall right there. That's where it is. So take your shovel now. Now you want to take your shovel and you want to pop this way in and out. And you want to check that pile. Nope. Check your hole. It's almost touching it. On it. Don't be afraid to use your shovel in times like these to get under things.
I see it.
You see it? It's a coin?
No.
No. Oh, what do you got, hon?
I don't know.
That's cool. Yes, it is. That could have been for a picture or something, though. Show it to the ladies. No, it's not. They might know what it is. I see why it rang up so well.
Yeah, a big metal silver circle.
Yeah. Oh, so many dogs running about. All right, had to run and get a new battery for the camera. Had a nice signal. I thought it was my first silver dime, and I'm always wrong. Instead, I got a Jeep. That's right, guys. Let's see what's in the home. I got a Jeep. Oh, and it's pretty intact. This is cool. Look at that guy. Well, I'll clean that up. Try not to get in, lose any of the paint. I don't know if that's a Tootsie or not. All right, we got our first Indian of the day, and it looks really good. You probably won't focus in there, but that's nice and green. I think it's 1904. Yeah, 1904, and in good condition. Finally. They keep getting really chewed up out of the ground here, but this one is nice. So, all right, on to the next guy. Here we go. Hey guys, so once again, what I thought was a penny is a cool car. Let's check it out. See that? That is cool. All right, we're gonna clean that puppy up and put it in the afterthought. So that's gotta be a similar make to the Jeep.
Say hi to these guys. They've been watching us the whole time. Hi. Hi, how are you? Oh, horse is coming too. I wish I had something for you. He says, get out of my way.
What? Done already? I know. We're going to get back out there real soon. But this was the first 2-day hunt out there. Some of what we found, I think we did pretty good. So I guess just starting with the back and left and right, we did get a couple spoons. And this one's got a little B monogram. I don't know if you can see that. Just silver plated like this one here. One of these days we'll find a solid silver spoon. That'll be fun. All right. We did get a watch bezel, I think. I think it's a watch bezel. Kind of looks like it. It'd been cool to find the whole thing. As I said in the video, there were a few space peanuts. This one kind of looks like a whale. Like that. There we go. Of course, these big chunks of aluminum always sound really great. All right. We got a little buckle. Maybe from a horse bridle. That's really cool. We did get the one valve stem cover. Schrader. Sarah found these right before we left, and they got some weight to them, and we really thought they could be gold, but as it turns out, they are just gold-plated brass, probably. We scratched them a little. You could get down to it. Although that looks like sterling in the middle, doesn't it? Either way, really cool. I've never found a pair of cufflinks like this. Or not a pair of, but a cufflink like that. She also found the part to some glasses, some old glasses. That would have been the nose part, we're guessing. We don't know for sure. An overall button. Pretty sure that's what that is. Pretty cool. And of course, this cool bell, which I was really hoping was like early American, but right away we looked it up and it's like, okay, this was made in India, but it could still could be pretty old. You know, it could be from the 60s or 70s or something. So pretty neat. I love finding any kind of bells. That's just going to go in the display case with the collection, you know. We got the two cars. And I took the wheels off the Tootsie toy because this one, let's say, is a little bit damaged right here, like it could bend over and break. I'm amazed the paint job lasted, in the dirt. We found it under a tree, so we figure, it was protected from the elements. Still really cool. So I took the tires and put it on this, which is not a Tootsie. It's a Man Oil. I think it's still from the late 30s. But very cool. And we stuck the tires on there, so that, let's make some room. That rolls. That works. And this body was in such good shape, So I think I'm going to try to restore this. Sand it out, fix whatever needs to be fixed. And then I found a spot to order some of the original wheels online. So I'm going to prime it, paint it, put some fresh tires on it, maybe do some chrome paint on the front here and the bumpers, and we're going to restore this little roadster. Actually, I'm not really sure the make and model of the car at all, but it's pretty cool, right? It'll be a fun little project. I'll make a little time-lapse YouTube short of that. That'll be cool. All right, where were we? The bell, spoons, cars, and onto the coins, right? So Sarah got her first ever Indian, her first IHP, but unfortunately it is pretty toasted. We couldn't see a date really well. It's 18, maybe 95, maybe 85. I have no idea. It's pretty toasty though. Then we ended up with a really toasty one that there's no bringing that back. But I think that's from the horse poop in the yard and stuff like that. It's probably really acidic. I got my first hold coin. I didn't realize it till I got back. I dug this Indian right before we left. Was going through the stuff on the porch to see what we had. And got the first hold coin I've ever gotten. It'd been cool if it was a large cent, but I'll take an Indian. That's really neat. Got the one Buffalo nickel. 1927, I think. Would have been cool to find a few more nickels. I was hoping to find like some V nickels or maybe even a shield. I have yet to find a shield nickel. What else do we got? We have 9 Wheaties of varying ages from, just spans across all the Wheaties. And this one was really good. This is a 1914. Look how good that looks. I love it when they get green like that and are just like solid. Yeah, I really like that. Was the first coin of the day. So we ended up with 4 Indians, my first hold, her first Indian, that, and the ring. So at first I thought it was just a Copper Kids ring. And after closer inspection and looking, it does not have a mark. So then I did the acid test where you scratch it on some, and I scratched the back of it there. But you can see it shine through that scratch even. But I did the acid test and it said 10K, and then I started looking online. And apparently in the early 1900s, late 18, it was pretty commonplace for babies and young kids to have gold jewelry and things like this. And this would have had 2 little turquoise stones and maybe a pearl, like a tiny little pearl drop in there. All the stones fell out, but after cleaning it up, look, I mean, that's definitely gold. But because it's so small and thin, it's so lightweight. There's a little weight, but not a lot. That's really cool. No, that's first gold ring of the year. I didn't expect that out at the farmhouse, so that's really cool. Right on. Yep, that's it for the wrap-up, guys. Thanks for tuning in and checking it out. We're going to get out there. Actually, I'm preparing to go out right now back to the same property. I was amazed I couldn't find a silver coin. Being as with all the Indians and some of the older stuff, I thought, why am I not finding any silver coins? Not that I don't like finding this. I love this car. I can't believe that's in pretty good shape. And that's going to be a fun one. So, all right, guys. I'll catch you later. Thanks for checking it out. Hit the like and subscribe button, guys. I appreciate it a lot. Until next time.